Today we're going to be doing a review between the Canon IV1 printer and the Canon IV2 printer, because you might be wondering what the difference is and if you should bother buying one. So this is my #1 printer, and I'm just going to show you some pictures that it made and compare them to the pictures on the Canon 2, and then we'll talk about them. So this is the #1 printer, and this is the #2. And if you look at them really closely, the #2 is maybe a little bit sharper, and there's definitely more blue in the picture. And we have the troll doll pictures. Once again, IV1 and IV2. And if you look at them, there's not too much of a difference. Excuse me, cat. If you look at them, there's not too much of a difference. Sorry, we're laughing because the cat did something naughty. So they're about the same. Then I read that it's that the IV2 is supposed to have better color correction for people, so I don't know. And I apologize to people of other ethnicities, but this is me. So if you look at the IV1 and look at the donut box is white. And actually my office door is that color. So I think this one is truer to color than this one, because if you look at this is the IV2 printer, and the donut box has a blue tint to it. And then my office door also looks slightly browner. Excuse me, cat's going off the table. So the other thing I wanted to compare was the sound when we print. So in just a minute, I'm going to get my phone up, and I'm going to open up my app if I can find it somewhere. Printer app. Oh, I have to turn on my Bluetooth. Just a second. Okay. So I've opened up my IV app, and I'm going to go ahead and choose. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to wait until it says that there. Nope. Yes. Okay, so it selected the printer. And then I'm just going to print this picture that my daughter sent me. So this is the IV1 printer that we're going to be printing from. Just going to hit the print button. It says the print queue is empty, but that's a lie. Here we go. Listen to the sound it makes. Oops. We chose this picture because it's brightly colored. So now we're going to print it out from the IV2, and I want you to pay attention to the sound that it makes. Okay, if the kitty cat would move, the power light is much bigger on this one. Here, there's just a little tiny light on the side that comes on. And this is also a slightly taller printer. All right, let's see. We're going to try to print this. We're going to add the new printer. And now listen to the sound. Silly cat. Also notice that the lights are flashing different colors. That's just kind of an aesthetic thing. Very pretty, but not necessary. Don't think about it. Okay, and this is the picture that we got on the IV2 compared to the IV1. And if you look at it closely, the purple might look a little bit brighter. And once again, this has more of a bluish cast than this one does. I don't know if you can, there. You see the difference there? It's not much of a difference, but it's just a little bit of a difference. So the things to consider are, does the sound bother you? Because this one's definitely a noisy little clacker, noisier than this one is. And does the blue cast bother you? Honestly, I think that the IV1 so far, I like it better than the IV2. It just kind of depends on what your personal preference is. If you like the little bells and whistles of the pretty lights that flash, and you don't mind the slightly taller profile, then I'd say go for the 2. But really the #1 IV printer, in my book, is every bit as good. Thank you.